Kim Orlando, and I publish TravelingMom.com and the Traveling Mom Blogger Network. I love it. It's a great time to network. It's a great time to just share other mom stories and just to be away and mixing it up with business and fun. It's cool. Wow, travel tips. Keep it simple. Doesn't always have to be a big complex trip for it to be. Well, I really am blogging and writing about family trips. I have 3 kids. That's what I'm passionate about. I want my kids to have slice of life wherever they go. So I don't think it has to be a big complicated, extravagant trip to be fun. I think you just leave home. Just get out of the house and go do something else. I never leave home without my cool camera and my cell phone and my laptop. I'm pretty weighted down with electronics. Yeah. Okay, in a car. Okay, we'll just specify tips for traveling with kids in a car. Pack a power strip. I have 3 kids, they all have electronics. I'm loaded down with electronics, so are they. So you have one lighter, you plug that thing into the lighter, and you have 5 outlets, you've got some USBs, that kind of thing. I also let them choose food to take on the trip with us. So we go into the grocery store, they're allowed to buy 1 junk food, and then they get healthy stuff too, and it's really cool to kind of see what they come up with. And they help navigate. It's really important that my kids know how to read a map, and if they're too young to read a map, okay, you may not want to ask them questions, but my kids are teens and tweens, so. Everybody's different, you know? I mean, some people really need the educational component. I think what makes it really great is when you involve the whole family in the planning. So you can sit around the table, and if your kids are really young, then it might just be you and your husband at first, and you figure out what each person expects out of the vacation, then you get what you want, other than just sort of saying, well, we're gonna relax. That's a little too broad and general. I know that my idea of relaxing is not the same as my husband, who we call sand hater. Gosh, I don't know, vacations are kind of like pizza. You know, there's really no such thing as a bad vacation. You know, I like all pizza, I like all vacations. There was one that was really rough. We were in Orlando, my youngest son was 5 at the time, and he had a mystery virus, and the poor kid just couldn't get well. He just felt so awful, and we took him to the emergency room and didn't know that the Daytona 500 was going on not too far away. So that meant all the ER rooms were packed full of Daytona 500 people. So since he wasn't bleeding or anything, it was a 7-hour wait. So we left there, we went to the next hospital, 6-hour wait, and we just couldn't get him well and had to, you know, take him to Orlando to a hospital. It was a mess. You know, I blog about my personal experiences and how I feel about travel, rather than just a destination. It's really about how it makes me feel. Traveling Mom is all about her. It's about the mom more than it is about the destination. I want to encourage her to go. So I feel like my job is to tell her it's okay. You can go. You don't have to take the kids if you don't want to. It's okay.